is a ticket tradition, begun for just one special person. Now, I give it to the world.
Yes, I did buy the ticket.
If you want to know the story, you'll find it scattered across the Valis. Today is too happy a day to tell it.
I'm personally very fond of loops. This is me starting my stream about 20 minutes early. I have been making a bad habit of starting my streams late. Hi.
One of the good ones, that one.
Hi, I am the artist behind Aki and
they could use your help
project, and this is my Warframe stream. I think this is my first time streaming to both platforms.
Sent you to us. I'm sure of it.
Let me just check that I'm actually streaming. Oh yeah, looks like I am. Okay, so sorry, new to this. I've had a few issues with my technology recently because obviously when you're new to something, you can't always tell what your difficulties are going to be when you go into it. I have listened to a lot of people who do this. I know some people who are in the streaming industry already, especially under YouTubers and other similar. But, yeah. So, I don't really know what content I'm going on about here, just at the moment, but to the best of my ability, I guess I'm just going to show you what goes through the average day of an end-level player, because it may look like I'm only ranked 1, but I'm actually ranked Legendary 1. It's taken me a long time to get there, something like 13 years. Yes, I've been with the game that long. And this is my new Vauban heirloom. Don't know if I have anything else. You guys can definitely tell me what you want me to play, but I have my primary
Would you like me to
frames,
steer your body around one day? Yes, I
other
know
frames.
it's insane, but it would be fun.
Yeah, let's get into what the heck I'm doing as an end-level player at this point, because mostly it's just mastery and kicking butt. Let's do a favorite of mine and go with one of my favorite weapons that I've got out here. I don't think it's necessarily the most powerful, but I really did enjoy this, especially before the recon effects came out. Because, I mean, let's be honest, the Quelor and the recon effects play fairly similarly. Actually, this one needs some of its own, so we're gonna show you guys that. That one needs ranked up some more, so we're gonna... I've also ranked up a lot of my other things. Some people will undoubtedly be upset about the fact that I got in the day after beta, but I have myself a Lato Vandal. Just for those of you who don't know where to get that. Elite Sanctuary Onslaught, which you may not or may not have unlocked. Unfortunately, I also wasn't able to be present for Scarlet Spear, so I have one of my two of my favorite weapons are from things that I just wasn't able to be around for. Feel a little bit sad about that sometimes, but it's okay. It's okay. A lot of endgame is building forma. I'm not even gonna lie to you guys, because one of the biggest things you can get your hands on as a end-level player is enough forma. There is never enough forma. You need them to build weapons, you need them to upgrade certain weapons, etc. I will eventually talk to my proto frames over here on the Palm 2, but I don't want to. I don't want to give them. I've even turned creator mode on.
Swimming around, goldfish and a great big.
Especially because there's just so much to this game that is storytelling, and I know I'm basically just running around my decorated base, yakking your ear off, but...
Do you ever wonder how many
Actually, that's a really good place to start exploring, is just the fact that this is one of the longer standing paper doll games out there. I'm also a fan of some of the other ones that people may understand from that genre. Another favorite that I used to play on for a long time with friends was Mabinogi, just because I enjoyed, yeah, I just enjoyed being able to play an RPG with friends. Even if it was a little crunchy at the time, the game has gotten better, much like this one. So, there's several different places that you can have your operations set, and I'm just going to show you a couple of my favorite ones, because all of you know the classic orbiter, and that you can... it moves around, depending on where you've been, which is one of the cooler things to do. If you want to go play around at on Mercury, you'll actually see Mercury out the front of your orbiter. Earth, similarly. The moon is actually one of the cooler ones if you manage to get that far. My orbiter is actually fairly undecorated because I moved most of my operations to the back room, but it is where I display a lot of my accomplishments, like all of my Steel Path trophies, my bobblehead collections. I would not want to get into a crash in this room because I think there's just too much unsecured stuff. But I think it's probably good that way because my my somatic pod's over here. So I don't really have to worry about things flying around. And then if you've never met him, this is my helmet named Roy. Yes, he's named Roy. I didn't think it fair that we should give him a weird xenomorphy name just because, well, he eats my cat sometimes. One time I found a corpus boot in there.
I've been thinking, Operator. I thought you'd want to know.
I don't know how the corpus ended up on my ship. It might have been Chipper's, now that I think about it. He won't go anywhere near that room now. I told him not to go in there, but, you know, Call's buds don't necessarily always listen to me. If you don't know who Call is, that's a great segue into our next zoom in. This is a little bit of a reveal. Won't tell you guys. If you don't already know, I won't tell you who the Drifter is. But I thought you'd be interested in this little... another orbiter section. Doesn't move around anymore. Has some of your buds that you can meet. They're gonna be up there. But there's also some really interesting stuff around here. I might be able to catch the Stalker visiting. He does it like once every 50 or so times. If you don't know what that one's about, you should definitely go watch some of our Tenocon stuff. Because, yeah, that was some really cool stuff to run into. Doesn't seem to be here just now. Okay. It'd be a really cool thing to catch on camera. Feel like I'm hero brand hunting, honestly. There's a good freaking joke. Also, I do realize that my cape gets in the way on this particular fashion. I apologize. This is the Drifters. Don't worry, you will understand what this place is fairly quickly.
Now, who would be knocking all the way out here?
We're just hanging out here.
Operator, I don't think you should answer that.
Yeah. It's a nice place. I think I've started setting up this area over here as just a place to hang out. Yeah, I've got some food boxes and stuff set out. I think that or that's normally there. I'm not sure. Yeah. So. That's the Drifters camp. It's one of the cooler places. I'm not going to get too much into spoilers on that one. Let me think. Is there anywhere else? There's the back room, which you've already seen. My main base of operations. The Drifters camp. There's one on the Zayerman, if you've never been to the Zayerman. This is possibly progress locked for you too. Don't worry about getting to most of these things too early. And also, I mean, this is a multiplayer game. If you want to find me, I'm pretty sure that my handle has popped on screen at least once during this stream, and if it hasn't, I'll get it to you again.
I'm so glad you're here.
That way, if you do actually want to get in contact with me and or
Let's make
Aki,
this
when she's
place
hunting
work.
things, she does have a build on this.
Void Angel's still trying to feed on the reliquary drive.
Then
One
you
hand for
can. I
yourself
run
and
my
one
own
for the
little
ship.
guild.
Always got time for a fellow
We
enthusiast.
score very highly despite how small we
Why
are,
does it feel like we're
which is not a requirement. It's just something that I thought I'd brag about because, yeah. I'll try not to brag if it's not earned, but I've been told multiple times recently that I should give myself more credit. And so, credit where credit is due. I'm gonna hang out and do my best. This is my last... it's not really a base of operations. People have been waiting for it to be for years and years. I used to have this whole place decked out, but I moved most of it to the back room when it came out. Yes, I have a Mortis Stella. Yes, they cost a terrible amount of money. Oh, it's Marie! I forgot that I had Wisp up here. That's awesome. I love it. At one point, I also splurged on the Vistagraphs just because... yeah. Yes. I don't know who actually out of the in-world stuff did this artwork, but I kinda love it. Also, yeah, my contrast is really high and my halos are terrible. Sorry about that. This game has some interesting mixing and palettes and such, so... I can't take all of the, I can't take all of the blame for that one. That said, I've been told good things about fashion printing in the Ruse Bazaar. If you're getting some noise, that's probably because my mic is actually right next to my machine. I'm going to turn up my I'm going to turn down my gains for a second. Hold on. Is that better? I think that's better. I'm not merging into the yellow regularly anymore, so we're gonna try it at that. If I'm too quiet, I will definitely go back up and boost the volume. I also don't see us getting the same level of noise that we were getting before, so pardon my technical tweaks in the middle of a thing, and also pardon the fact that... Oh, well, we haven't even gotten to the point of it being one yet, so... yeah. I think we're good at the moment. I'm going to go through a couple of other things that I do as my regular Barrow is here. Barrow Katir is one of the the Void Trader. And he brings with him lots of stuff.
My latest
this year,
safari in the
there's
Void has
there's the horse
yielded
emblem for the
spectacular
lunar
finds.
renewal.
Unique items for the Tenno
You
of
can
Distinction.
always buy a Void surplus, which you should always do.
Barrow, I hear you
I've
ask,
already gotten
how are you so
my,
successful
Katir
you can give
Nobilis
away
Signa.
all this for next to nothing?
This was done a long
First,
time before
you have to be as suave
the events
and
of my
cunning as me.
streaming, so you'll have
Tenno,
to forgive me for
you think
that.
you have what it takes?
I can show it
Try
to
your
you.
hand at the conclave.
But like I said, I've been around for quite some time with this character.
Greetings,
especially.
Tenno.
I think I have another one for Aki that isn't, but unfortunately I wasn't able to set that up in a way that allowed me to share any number of podcasts. I'm going to mute my feed for just a moment and be right back. Okay, we're back. Pardon me again, everyone. I don't like taking breaks on stream, but sometimes it's inevitable, especially right in the morning after the coffee kicks in.
Tenno, you think you have what it takes? Try your hand at the conclave.
No. I do sell some of my materials, but I try not to, or to keep a copy enough to make a at least one blueprint. Because full sets are going to be worth quite a bit of platinum
See
in
you
the
out there,
market.
Tenno.
I have
Not that I'm
much to
giving
show
any market
you.
advice in this game, or at all in general, but pardon me. Again, pardon me.
You're one of my favorite customers, Tenno.
Greetings, Tenno.
Don't
like the
tell the
music,
others.
too. Oh, Oh, that's a perfect thing to show you guys. But yeah. What was I saying about the... Oh. Yeah, let's do that. Let's go to the Laruga Relay. I know there's got to be a lot of people on a couple of these. And we're going to show you one of my favorite things to do as a Mastery Rank 30 or higher. But yeah, whole sets of stuff, especially if they're vaulted, which means you can't get them on drop tables at the moment, are going to be worth a lot of money. Platinum in this game. From other players, because other players are going to want to complete their sets. Like, I don't have Bow Prime yet. Oops. Most of my equipment is actually from friends, so... One of my favorite things to do, because now everybody present in the relay has a resource drop chance bonus for the next 2 hours. I can do this once a day. So, if somebody wants to come and hang out with me and get bonus resources or affinity or damage or health or whatever, by all means. Astra's actually got some pretty high ranked players for being such a small clan. Notice that some of my stream descriptions in my encoding software is not correct. But we're on the clock now, so let's actually demonstrate some of the stuff I like to do. You know what I said about Forma being a pain? Mm-hmm. Got it, Dante. Some damage to allied bees.
There's a heavy unit approaching.
It's the anger chicken. Let me introduce my new friends. My latest in hybrid without it being plugged in. I will answer that question later.
You have broken their ranks and they are on the run. Another successful mission. Find extraction.
Yeah, you'd see me doing dodge rolls, but I can't. We're extracting.
Another job well executed.
Damn. Okay.
Grenier galleons kicking up dust all the way from Venus to Pluto. Watch your backs, people.
It's not bound. Ack. That's really strange. Excuse me, I need to cut the video just for a second while I access my mouse and see what's going on. God damn.
Ordis is angry. I may require maintenance after all.
Well, that's a strange one. It refuses to recognize that my mouse is, in fact, connected. I'll have to troubleshoot that later. Hold on. Now I'm getting other weirdness. Pardon me. Okay, now that I think I've gotten my system notifications dealt with, I'm sorry that this is such a rough stream. And for my language a moment ago, I've been frustrated with technical difficulties since we started. And honestly, I don't know why this is happening now. My mouse worked literally the last time I played this game, so... Other things worth grabbing a hold of. See how much field drone versus detonate I need. Of those, 30 of those. No detonite seems to be required, so let's go get some field drone. This is one of the easiest ways to get your hands on either field drone or detonite, and you need a significantly larger amount of field drone than you do detonite. This as a in-character VTuber stream at the moment.
You are here to find our target and bring them to the extraction point. Happy hunting.
I have all of my things set up to be fully prepared.
Target located. Bring them in. Success. The captive is safely in our hands. Congratulations, Tenno.
That's right. I keep trying to roll using my mouse. I'm really used to that being viable. That's why I bought a gaming mouse, so this is a capture mission, but as we've already captured the objective. I'm not moving as fast without my dodge roll. To get used to it being on my other hand again.
Another job well executed.
Gonna have to do a driver check after the stream just to make sure that I actually have up to date. Other things high-level players do, yeah, make sure that their stuff is up to date. So each of these are going to have to be done 3 times. There's several missions like this. Sorties, Archonauts, but invasions were the first, I think. That's a new one. Yes, you did just see me teleport out of myself. You'll find out why if you don't know fairly soon. Forget how much slower I am. So I think I started right at the beginning of the match. Oh, there's still lumber back there.
Great work. I am pleased with your performance.
Can use the repeat mission button on most missions, but sometimes it errors out.
We have control of all 4 towers. The enemy have taken a tower. You must recapture it. You're dominating. Keep it up.
Kill squad.
You will be
Well, this is fun.
purged.
So I'll nominate you for host power. Sorry, I'm the point of the whole game. But all we have to do is stay in range.
You cannot allow the enemy to run another espionage. Eliminate the remaining enemy personnel. Good work today. Not only have we decoded the enemy transmissions, we have also disrupted their communications.
Control caster. Nice. Nice! 100% accuracy. Someone had a throwing weapon or something.
Aliens kicking up dust all the way.
Plotting route.
Oh, cool. I actually can see the chat. Access the chat, unfortunately. Got that siege done. Some more kills on this vested outbreak. Let's switch over to my favorite Warframe though. And believe me, you can be as mad as you want about my favorite Warframe being Zephyr. I will not care. Reason that my favorite Warframe is Zephyr. There's that Signa I was talking about anyway.
We have got an infestation. Extermination is the only option. I'm still detecting a lot of infestation activity. Let's clean it up.
Fun fact, with the Soma's special, with the Soma Prime,
Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching.
Critical hit.
That was a juggernaut. They were lured out by the death of infested. Lay low, and it should go away, or amp up the fight to draw it out.
Also a part of it allows me to line up multiple tornadoes.
That did it. Here comes the juggernaut. Broken their ranks and they are on the run. Another successful mission. Find extraction. Mission complete. Excellent work, Tenno.
I haven't gone into this much, but I do actually collect moves in this game, as well as most of the other content in this game. All of it virtual at the moment, but I mean...
The Juggernaut. Think you made it angry. Good work.
Yeah, we already have a Juggernaut.
Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching.
Helicopters up or shit. I have no idea where I'm going.
The enemy is
over there.
broken. Well done. Now get to extraction.
That one time the HUD pop-ups don't actually pop up. Thanks, Warframe. Bug frame, bug frame. All hail to the bug frame. Got him.
Another job well executed. Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching. The Juggernaut nearby? It will only attack when it senses high concentrations of infested blood. Slow the fight if you want it to go away. Juggernaut. I think you made it angry. Good work.
Technosite removal.
The enemy is broken. Well done. Now get to extraction.
Oh, that's right. I'm not getting commentary. Operations creator. It's a neat feature. It's just something
Another job well executed. Life support incoming. I've delivered a life support capsule to the area. Activating it will buy you more time.
My favorite way of thinking about these is you're not surviving. They're surviving. They seem to forget who's. do have an extraction phase at 5 minutes. So as long as we they, on the other hand, are consistently getting their butts kicked.
Tenno, prepare for life support. I've delivered another life support capsule. When you are ready, go to extraction. Mission complete. Excellent work, Tenno.
My chair squeaks, apparently, when I wiggle. Loud enough for the mic to pick up anyway.
A lone Tenno operative is raiding this ship for supplies. You are here to distract the enemy. Trigger the alarm. They have just shut down all systems. I'm sending life support capsules your way.
Yeah, I can break all of those with one hit. I forgot about that. That's why this mace is super nasty with this build.
Get ready for a capsule. Delivered a life support capsule to the area. Activating it will buy you more time.
You'd think a strong gust of wind like a tornado might disperse these clouds of poisonous gas. Apparently. Oh, we've got more people.
Life support incoming. Another life support capsule is now available.
Ooh, that closed the door. So, this mallet and its build was born out of the idea of if the depth or the thumper is not worth, what will, and can I become one? And the answer is yes, you can become one. And the weird reason it works with Zephyr is because the attacks restore your hit points. Especially in turn-on mode. And you have turbulence. I went and stacked Breach Surge on top of it just to be neat. It has the same activation class as the Rhino's Roar and the same damage multiplier. But since it's a debuff to enemies rather than a buff to allies, you can stack it multiplicatively with Rhino Roar. So I recommend just having the Rhino on hand. Because while I understand the Rhino Roar damage, apparently the Breach Surge which I think is 2.
When you are ready, go to extraction. Mission complete. Excellent work, Tenno.
I'm getting tired. We're at 1:47, so we've got almost an hour. I know it's not a contiguous gameplay, but still.
Lay 'em low and burn their shadow. That's all from me.
Yeah, let's do some ESO.
You know what they say. The road to good intentions be paved with hell.
Now you guys get to see what fun this is.
Proceed immediately.
Conduit lag.
Enter the conduit now. Do not weep for these creatures. They are immortal. They can and have faced 1 billion deaths. You, however, do not enjoy the protections of synthesis. For you, failure has real-life consequences.
Dang, we stomped those guys.
A data conduit is open. Go now.
My internal. That's harder to do with Darn it. Also with my it's hard to navigate the mechanics.
Your mind, Hunter. There is no conclusive evidence these data immortals possess memory persistence. They should retain no recollection of what you have done to them.
Prefer if I kill him in one hit. Oh crap, a freaking host migration. Okay, I thought I was the host. He's still in here because I don't see him. Yeah, I don't think they're in the party anymore. That's really frustrating to get to zone 5. Especially on the one zone that has even lower gravity than the other ones. still here. I don't know how many we started with. Fortunately, most migrations are bugger things up. There's the conduit.
A new data conduit is open. Our experiment was doing
There's no reason not to go into a data conduit because if I recall correctly, it saves each movement. Efficiency is rising. Alright, turn on this. Board wipe. Board wipe again. Both of us got knocked down after that one. So, slam attacks are nowhere near as broken as they used to be back in the day, but I'm here to tell you, slam bird is not dead.
Enter the conduit now.
Two more.
Go further. I require more efficiency. The specimens no longer interest me. It is you I study.
seconds. Smashy! Smashy bird! If you're wondering why I don't do that, because I don't get damage. This is zone 8, so we're gonna get a
The data conduit is open. Go now.
They're going.
Dreamers, dreamers! There just is no holding you all back.
sticking with this guy until happened things.
A new data conduit. Proceed immediately. Hunter, you are running out of time. Enter the data conduit. Hunter, the sanctuary will go on without you.
We're at 2. So, I'm going to call that for our stream today. You guys have a good one.